everyone, today I've got your Beautiful Creatures movie review. I wasn't sure if I wanted to see this movie because you know how I feel about romance movies. I mean, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're just the same old cliche, boy falls in love with girl and girl is totally head over heels for guy. But of course there's complications along the way, and you've got family that you have to deal with. That is exactly what happens in this movie. There are two people who, from two different families, one of them has special powers, or at least gonna get them. This is set in the South, where you've got this guy named Ethan who has this recurring dream about this girl that he's never met, and then sure enough goes to this school and the girl's there. Stuff happens and there's all these girls picking on her and calling her names and just saying all these negative things about her, which kind of sets her off, which makes people start to question, man, she is just a huge freak. Girls with special powers, I would tend to stay away from those type of girls because you never know. Also, it's kind of good to be their friend because you never know. They might cast a spell on you and it might not be the good kind of spell. This girl's name is Lena, and Ethan and her sort of have this thing that they have this kind of connection to each other. I mean, I really like that aspect about this movie, was that, it's not just I mean, they definitely will have something in common once they meet and come together, so it's all about this story that's delving into this past. And you sort of have to piece together as you go along. Some of the positives I would have to say about this movie is definitely visually, I thought it was really cool and it was actually kind of beautiful. I wouldn't say, I mean, it was too over the top. It was definitely fitting in with the themes of the movie, being sort of having witches and just magic. So I really thought that those aspects really played out well. Off of that, I would say the acting was okay. I mean, I definitely had a lot of high hopes because of some of the actors that I'm actually a huge fan of. Jeremy Irons, I was really surprised when I found out he was going to be in this movie because, I mean, he's just an amazing actor. And seeing him in a movie like this, I mean, definitely changed the game a little bit. Viola Davis, I thought she was really good. She almost kind of played, if you guys saw Beastly, she kind of played that sort of character that's kind of not she's a motherly figure, but she's not actually Ethan's mom. She watches him and stuff, takes care of him. Emmy Rossum was in this. I thought she was actually kind of creepy in this movie, but I definitely think a role like this was perfect for her. And even Emma Thompson, I thought she was just absolutely bonkers crazy, just staring at her eyes and hearing her southern accent. She just seemed like one of those oh honey, you just go on ahead and I'll just go over here and do some magical spells and cast a spell on you or something. That was also pretty good. Is about to have this birthday and she apparently gets all these powers on her birthday. So it's kind of what was that one movie? It was a horror movie, The Haunting of Molly Hartley, where when you turn certain age and then you get all these powers that you won't ever forget, because they'll either be good, they'll make you or break you. It's one of those sort of binaries, you think, oh, okay, is she gonna turn bad or is she good because she's an overall good person and she's got good heart? So I mean, definitely was hoping she'd be good because I don't want to see a bad girl. Nope, with all these powers. So I thought that it was a pretty decent storyline. I felt like it could have moved a little bit faster because I was getting kind of bored. Visually, the visuals of the movie sort of kept me tuning in to what was going on. Overall, I'd say the movie was okay. I probably wouldn't see it again. I just do not like these typical romances, fall in love like that. I mean, I know that's bound to happen at some point, but I don't know. I just feel like it's all kind of Twilight to me. Ever since Twilight came out, it was just now all these romances are gonna be sort of cheaped up and really campy. But I mean, this one wasn't like that. It was kind of almost like a Romeo and Juliet storyline, but not really. And maybe with some sacrifice. Let me know in the comments if you have seen Beautiful Creatures and You guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys later.